Hi. This is just a short little video about Legacy of the Worms, just to prove that I'm still working on this game. For anyone who hasn't heard about the game before, it's a survival horror game. The game engine is very much inspired by games like Flashback and 1213. There's also point and click elements to puzzle solving that goes on. You can investigate things in the background, look at them. There's a sofa. That text is really simple just now. That's one of the few things that the game still has to get done. Cyber horror game based on Flashback with point and click adventures. The demo was released a long time ago, and the game's obviously changed a lot since then. We now have several improvements. I think I can't remember what the inventory screen looked like back then, but I don't think it was as good. You can do things with your items here. You can look at them, examine them, combine them for various puzzle solving things. You can drop them. Also now have a document screen where, like any good survival horror, you can look at the documents you've picked up during the game to read them for clues or just to get background for the game's plot. We also now have a map screen, which it took a long time to make this work. It's more complicated than just a simple map. You can see the green arrow represents where you are, and as you move around obviously that changes. You can also see these red arrows going through some of the doors, which is obviously the doors that I've been through. These doors, I haven't explored this area of the mansion yet, so they don't have arrows. But if I go do that, oh yeah, you can tell where doors are. They've got a little arrow there. That's a useful little thing. So if I go explore the mansion a little bit, ooh, snake. You have to crouch to kill snakes because they're small. Right, so over here we have a door. We'll try and open the door, and I can't get through. Now if I go to the map screen, you can see it doesn't have an arrow going through it, so if I come back to this later, when I've maybe forgotten where I'm meant to be going, and I'll know, oh, that door's blocked. Maybe I've got some item that can help me get through it, or whatever. You can also, there's puzzles and things that take up separate screens. All the puzzles use just a mouse to keep things simple and clear. And that also shows up on the map once you try and use it, because later on you'll find a code for that, and you'll want to know where the puzzle was. If you don't have quite as good a memory of where things are, then that will come in really handy, and you can just look at your map and see, oh, there's a puzzle there marked by blue, and you come back to that area, solve a puzzle, get in, and progress with the game without too much problem. We also have the option screen, which is everything you'd expect. That's a typo, I'll fix that. You can customize your controls. There's also the weapon system. Normally you hold the weapon button and then press action to attack, like I think is how most survival horror games work. You can also change it to press the weapon button to draw the weapon, and then you have the weapon out until you press the button again to put it away. Simple things, I'd say. Also, if you show something about the map, if I just warp to the demo area, this is the area of the game that was in the demo. If we go to the map here, you can see it when you're in the caves. Instead of being a top-down blueprint style map, it becomes a kind of Metroid style thing. Also, I don't think I said, but you can, if I drop an item here, and then go somewhere else and go to the map, it'll actually show up on the map. There's my flashlight. If I forget where I've dropped it, I can look at the map and I can see a little green dot. That's where I've lost it. Which is obviously very useful when you're talking about quite a big game like this. And that's really all the things I wanted to discuss. The game is mostly done. All the enemies, rooms, puzzles, monsters, all of that's done. The things left to do are the text, like I say, looking at things, and text for cutscenes and things like that. That's still to be done. That's if you go to my forums, the guy who's writing the plot, he's actually got a post where he's discussing how we went about developing the game. I'll put a link in the notes so you can go straight there. And yeah, so the game should be out this year, barring any kind of medical emergency, really. I don't think anything else can stop it getting released this year. Just yeah, so yeah, so look forward to it. See ya.